1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey August, how are you today? Hey August, let me know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can.
All right. How are you
Right.
doing today?
Good?
Great to hear. Do you have school tomorrow?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. Um, you do anything fun for Thanksgiving? Any traditions?
Not really hanging out at home.
All right. Well, enjoy some time off. I know you got some homework here, so let's work through it as best we can here. Have you tried? It looks like you've tried some of these already. Um, let me just because I'm
They
slightly
are all
behind.
correct. I know
Oh, you
that.
did check them already. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you're doing like unit rates and stuff as well here,
Hmm.
which is related to what we've been doing last time. So okay, so you want us to start with number three? Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. Let me go ahead and share my screen, and we'll get started here. Okay. So unit rates is what it appears that you guys are doing a lot of here, and it's generally like something per something. Usually time is on the bottom, usually as one of the
Mhm.
options. Money in this case is on top. When it says per
So,
hour, that's telling you it's on the bottom. Sorry, go ahead.
so would it be $3.50 per hour?
Yes. And you have to give the units. You cannot leave it. They call it like naked. I don't know. That's it's kind of weird, but yeah, you gotta have the units with it.
Mhm.
So all right, let's take a look here at number four. So you see this actually at the store all the time, whether it's, Walmart, Costco, anything in between. You see this when you're shopping, believe it or not. They show you again, the unit price. So it's typically the cost per unit here. So
Hmm.
it's the amount of money divided by the quantity that you're purchasing, because that's really what it comes down to. You want to get the best value out of what you're buying there. So go ahead and calculate that for us, please. You'll have to use some long division on
135
that one.
or
Wow, you are
one
fast
35
today.
cents
All right. Are you using a calculator or are you doing that by hand?
by hand.
That's fantastic. All right. Okay, so number five, I like that your teacher is saying, hey, there's two methods here. Let's do two methods. The
Cross
the first,
multiplying and
yeah, and then
yeah.
what's the other one? Reducing or
Yes.
increasing?
So reducing and increasing to see if you can get the same number.
Okay, so which one do you call method one? Do you like to call that cross multiplying or
Yeah.
okay?
20. So yes, it would work.
Did you try method 2, reducing the fractions?
Not yet.
Okay.
Where do we? You come to divide by 5, divide by 5. So yeah, you could reduce less than 5/6, and yes, it would work.
Right. So it should work. You actually don't need to do both methods, right? Like in real practice, you just
Yeah,
choose one, but maybe
yeah,
your teacher's saying, hey, let's make sure you know both methods.
yeah. She wants us to know both of
So,
them.
all right. Now, number 6 is a problem I was actually gonna have us do more like if we got some time, we probably will. But um, any questions on number 6 before we move to 7?
No.
All right. So for number 7, there's kind of two approaches here. What most students do is they just cross multiply, which is totally correct. Okay. But there is a better way, which is to pre-reduce.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not sure, go ahead and cross multiply here. And then maybe I'll show you the better method if you want.
Okay.
This is 18x equals 54. You can see the numbers get kind of large. That's one of the reasons I don't like this approach.
Yeah. So then, and um, it was age 16. So then 36 or 36. Three. So I can go in 3 times. So x equals 3.
That's correct. Now, do you want me to show you the better way,
Sure,
the faster way or not?
sure.
So if you can, you pre-reduce. So you can pre-reduce vertically. That's the first thing. So like, can you reduce this fraction on the right?
Um, to okay, so to 3/9, or
Okay, and then that
should I can
reduces to
reduce it into, yeah, one
to
and a
1/3.
third.
All right, now that's really like if you can do that, that's great. Now it's even better. You can actually reduce horizontally, which a lot of students don't realize. You can actually reduce this way. So it becomes x over 3 equals 1 over 1.
So
As you can divide. So
three.
now when you cross multiply, you get 1x equals 3, which is the same. This is something I teach in standardized test prep, SAT, ACT. It's really, really fast, really good for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So your choice, number 8, you can pre-reduce, you can cross multiply. It doesn't matter. You will get to the
Okay.
same answer. You will find if you pre-reduce, it is up to you.
Oh, then, Oh, 21. Would 24 times 35 be 840?
That's a good question. I was hoping you would pre-reduce. Let me check real quick.
Not sure if my teacher wants me to reduce.
I see, I see,
I
I
remember
see. Yeah,
her
that
saying
makes
that
sense.
just to
Yeah, I
keep.
get it. Okay.
Okay.
Fancy, the fancy math, it's like, no, like you're gonna learn this. Like, but
Yeah.
it is 840. Yes.
Then x would equal 40.
X is 40. Very good. All right, why don't you try that last one there? Do you ever get to work out problems on the board in your class?
Yes.
This might be one to go up there and show the pre-reducing.
Okay.
That would be, that'd be really neat. See,
X equals 10.
you got it. All right, now the next grouping of questions, it says you're allowed to use a calculator.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
Yes.
Okay, do you have a calculator?
Mm, yes, I do.
If you don't, okay. Don't recommend using your phone, even if that's where you're going. I mean,
No, I have an
but
actual
okay,
calculator.
all right. Um, this is the whole unit price thing. Basically comparing. It's like, okay, we got you know, the 16-ounce situation and then the 24-ounce situation, and you want to calculate the unit price for each. And it's always dollars per something. In this case, it's dollars per ounce.
Yeah.
So it's 240 for 16, 384 for 24. Now,
So
in
you
the
could put on.
stores, the unit price actually goes out a bunch of decimal places, but usually for reasonables, 2 decimal places is reasonable.
Okay. So mm, so 15 cents for one. $24 divided 3.8. Here's 3.87 24. So would you just do 16 cents?
We want the one that's less per ounce.
Hang on. So
And it's actually kind of rare in real life that the larger quantity is more money. That's actually
yeah.
pretty rare. Like, I'm sure you've been to Costco. Uh,
Mhm.
people buy in bulk because they get a better price is the general idea. Now, is that always true? No, but I
So
mean,
I guess the 16-ounce.
bottled. Sorry, yeah, maybe I misunderstood. Yes, the 16 ounce is the better buy. Um, but what if you're really thirsty, because you don't need
True.
you don't need two 16-ounce bottles. That's 32 ounces. Or, you know, you and a friend are thirsty. Well, you're each going to buy a 16-ounce bottle. You're not going to buy a single 24-ounce bottle and drink out of it once you have a
Yeah.
cup. So, I mean, there's other things that go into play here.
Hmm.
And yeah, it's never as simple as just like, oh, well, like which is cheaper, which is more. Um,
Hmm.
all right. Any thoughts on that before we proceed? All right. So this one is setting up a proportion. Could you try setting this up and then we'll talk about
So would you put
there's a lot of ways you could do this.
so you do 24 grams of protein on the top and then 3 ounces of tuna
Okay,
to
that's fine so
um
far.
10 ounce. So you put
What goes on
10
the
ounce on the
top?
bottom and then X is on the top.
Okay, so but here's what you said. You said grams, ounces.
So so top one is X, you're trying to find grams.
There you go. Sometimes it's good to put that down. So now you cross multiply. You can pre-reduce, but go ahead and solve that, please.
$80
Yes,
or 80.
very good. So you might want to like put it into a sentence, or at least you have to say 80 grams.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
doing.
remember last year where you had that 5 step and you had the fifth step was to write a sentence?
Yeah.
You may see something like that here, like they want your answer
Yeah.
in that format.
Yeah. She said if usually if you see a word problem like this, put words on it.
Okay. Right. You definitely cannot just give the number, but
Yeah.
so this is another proportion here. And kind of what it doesn't really matter what you put where, you just have to be consistent. So I'll let you kind of decide. And I would again recommend like maybe labeling, units or situation
Yeah.
one or the given and the thing, up to you. But
595 or 7. Or um, so
tell me what goes top left.
top left is $5.95. Bottom is 7 pounds. Top right is X and bottom is 4 pounds.
Okay, very good. So you will have to cross multiply here. Uh,
So
I guess calculator's okay if that's what you're doing.
okay, so you would do 7 X equals Um,
It does work out
yeah.
perfectly,
Wait, what?
nicely, I guess.
Because I got 3.4.
That's correct, yeah.
Okay.
So he's gonna pay $3.40. He should pay less, right? Like he's buying less pounds, he should pay less. Okay, we have an option here, August. We can stop, call it a half hour, stop now, or we can do more practice. What would you like to do?
Um, I think starting right now seems pretty nice because I still need to go eat dinner and
Okay,
have
that's
some
fine with
other
me.
English homework and stuff to do. But
All right.